I'm gonna go live on. Oh, snap. Who's all in here? I need to figure out how to like announce these lives more so people actually know I'm going live. Sarah, you know it's always going to be good. Hey. I was going to record a video and then I was just like, F it. I'm going to go live. Why not? I'm glad you caught me too. Hey, Jenny. Hey, is it Yasmaris? Am I saying that right? Angie. Sarah. I'm good. I'm good. How are you guys? What have you guys been up to tonight? Hey, Courtney. Hey, Gabby. I want to hear about what you guys have been up to today before I start gabbing around, jabbing, jib-jabbing, chatting. Watching Teen Mom too. Hey, Ella. Cleaning. I did all my cleaning yesterday. I did it purposely so I don't have to do it today. Oh, that's right. A stingray sting. I'm on the toilet. Then Teen Mom too. I'm glad I can entertain you while you're on the toilet. Woo woo. Oh boy. I also think it's awesome that she was on the toilet. The toilet wins. I'd say that probably does win. Rewatching Dexter. I've never watched Dexter. To be honest, it scares the crap out of me. I can't do gory shows. No gory shows for me. All right, so I figured I would go live. I figured I would talk about some stuff. Obviously, you see in the title about Botox. I see the needle that Ashley used, so it made me think about that even more. Where did you get Botox? Well, I'm 32, and I actually had pretty significant forehead lines. I got it in my forehead. And honestly, you can already tell a difference. Today, I can really tell a difference. Like, this is a webcam camera, so there's no blurring or anything like that. And I can definitely see that there's been a major reduction in my forehead lines already. I have never watched Jane the Virgin. Honestly, it didn't really hurt. I was so freaked out. One side of my forehead is actually more sensitive than the other, I discovered. It's actually my right side. So when they put the needle in, it almost feels like a tiny little pinprick, but it's such a small needle that you can barely feel it. It did kind of feel weird though. You kind of feel like at first, like when it's setting in, because it actually takes 2 full weeks. That's what people don't understand. Like Botox actually takes up to 2 weeks to fully set in. It's not instantaneous. So you have to wait. I actually get complimentary Botox because of where I work. So they actually encourage us to try stuff. Yep. But obviously, like, you can tell like the movement in my forehead is really reduced already. It probably won't get much more stiff than that. Lucky duck. Yeah. So it's been an experience to try it out. Definitely. So typically Botox, most places is going to go probably anywhere from $10 to $13 a unit. Courtney, my sister just got it. She's 30. I would need the works. I can do fillers as well. I'm really on the fence about fillers. I've thought about doing fillers in my lips, but I don't know. I go back and forth. Boob job. We don't do any like plastic surgery. It's a skin. I work for a skin clinic, so they do cosmetic skin. Fillers are gonna, it's all gonna be dependent on the place you go. Typically fillers though for a syringe is gonna be probably around anywhere from 500 to 600 bucks depending on what they use. Hey ML, I'd say that I don't want fillers per se. I'm just debating, like, I think one of those things like to consider with fillers is that it is going to change the way you look. And I'm really nervous about that. I mean, I know that like you can get them very natural. I would have to spend about $7,000. Oh, stop. And you guys have to remember too, fillers, well, it depends on the filler you get to. They can last anywhere from 6 months to a year, again, depending on the filler product they use. So there's different ones that they can use. But I'm still thinking about fillers. The only place I would put it, though, is my lips. I don't really want filler in my cheeks or anywhere else like that. Yeah, well, there is different types of fillers. So there's 2 different kinds of fillers that they can use. They can actually put some in that will actually enhance the shape of your lips. And there's also a filler they can put in that will just actually make your lips plumper. So there's like different product they can use. There's different lines of filler that actually have different texture that can actually change. Like if you want something pillowy, more soft, if you want like really full, there's different ways. But you have to go, if you guys are thinking about doing any of this stuff, you need to go to a clinic where it's like really trained people or doctors actually doing it. They can do non-surgical rhinoplasties. They use filler. Yep, you could do that, Ella. A lot of people actually come into my clinic that I see to do that. It's pretty popular. I was really nervous to get Botox. I was actually super proud of myself for doing it because I am anxiety-ridden, anxious, hypochondriac person, that it did cause me anxiety for a couple of days. I'm not going to lie. But I mean, it's fine. You will to do it more than once. One day, Tara. I guess I feel like the earlier you do Botox, so wrinkles are actually kind of like scars. So if you can do it earlier on, you can actually heal your skin. That's what's happening. So when you rest these muscles, it's basically taking away RBF. So yeah, that's what it is. That's why, yeah, Jenny, I mean, there are lots of places, though, that pride themselves on, like, doing natural results. You don't have to do a full syringe. They can just, yeah. How much does it cost for the filler in my nose? Ouch. It's going to be probably the same. Again, it's just going to be, like, what office you end up going to, what type of filler they use. Fillers, from what I can see, like I said, go anywhere from like $675 and can be up to like $999 for a syringe. Botox lasts 3 to 4 months and it goes away. But also the more Botox you get, some people have it where it lasts a little bit longer. So the more often you keep up with the treatment, some people will have it like it will last. But yeah, I think there's a lot of like stigma around Botox and stuff like that. Like it's not permanent. It doesn't last forever. It does go away. It's like one of the most commonly used practices for like anti-aging. Some of the filler though, Ella, that they use, like some of the product, some of the more expensive stuff too, that stuff can last up to 2 years sometimes. So it really just depends. It depends on what kind they use too. Of course, Amanda. But it's definitely an experience. It's cool. I mean, it's nice to put makeup on my forehead and not see it sink into fine lines. That I know that sounds really ridiculous, but that was really one of the biggest reasons I just wanted to at least try it, to experience, to see what it was like. But it does work. I had it done on Thursday night, like right before I left work. And you can't even really tell. Like at first when they put it in, there's like, you can see little bumps. And they can put it like all around here. But that's typically like right here is where they tend to put Botox for wrinkles. It is annoying. Yeah. But now my other thing is that now I have these big pores and now they're even more evident, I find. There's always something to nitpick on yourself. It's really terrible. Yeah, my friend is gonna get a job where you work. Yeah, I think it's because they seem too shady here. Yeah, you got to be careful. There's so many places that will just nurses. They have people, you know what I mean, random people doing Botox. Like for me, the only person that I would trust with it is an actual doctor. Like where the clinic that I work at, all the injectables are done by board certified physicians. I don't know what the cost. My fiance was super weird about it first. Like he thought I was going to come out looking like Donatella Versace. Yep, they can use Botox for migraines and headaches. They can. So they actually will like inject it into the scalp. The scalp. Wow, can I talk? Something about every time I get on camera, if you guys know when you watch my videos, I like lose the ability to speak proper English. It is what it is. But yeah, they can use Botox for migraines. Okay, so while we talk about all this stuff, I wanted to come on and do like a little like mini tutorial with you guys because there's like, I'm obsessed with this current look. I wore it like all weekend. I don't know what it is. And I am like in love with this foundation. There's a ton of people who didn't like it, but I actually really like it. Yeah, you can talk to your doctor about that to see if your insurance will cover it. Oh, and newsflash, I'm testing out this sponge. This is $1. This is off the Shop Miss A website. This thing is amazing. It's like my favorite sponge right now, and it was $1. Oh, also, this primer, you need to have it. It's really good. I love it. As you can tell, I've used a shit ton of it already. And this is a big bottle. What does this come with? I don't even know how much is in here. There's a ton of product in there, but I love it. Yes, you can actually get Botox injected into your underarms. I'm dead serious. They will put it like right in your armpit. So it like inhibits the sweat glands from working. That's essentially what it does. I didn't try the pink one, but I think isn't it the same sponge? I think it's the same. I need to figure out how to get my camera like hooked up to live, like my actual Canon. I have no idea how to do that, or buy a better webcam because right now I'm stuck with my shitty Apple cam and I hate it. It sucks. They claimed it's HD. I'm like, no, this is not HD. This is not HD. It probably does, Sarah. If you go in and you only need like this one's pretty soft. Like look at this. But it depends on how much Botox you need. Like they only put 16 units in my forehead and that was just over $200. I mean, obviously that's what it would cost if you paid for it, at least where I work, which it's probably not going to be much more than that wherever you guys would end up being able to get it. But I mean, yeah, and you have to consider it only lasts a few months, but Sarah, I bet he does love this sponge. And then I'll fill my sister's I wasn't sure. You know what, Ella? This foundation is actually the furthest thing from matte, if you ask me. This is more of like a satin finish. That's just my opinion. And I have really dry skin. And I have been loving it. The more I use this, the more I have like legitimately been in love with this foundation. I absolutely love it. And it's cheap. Tell Bo, Sarah, that I'm going to send him a sponge. No joke. I'm sending him one of these sponges. He asked for it. Like, I think that foundation offers pretty good coverage. This one is light 70. This one right here. I just love it. I have a blending issue. And I'm also loving this too, you guys. The Born This Way, the new sculpting concealers. You need like a dot. This is in the shade Vanilla. It just works so good. If you guys see me looking over here, it's because that's where my mirror is. It's easier than looking into this. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. Like literally 2 dots. That's all you need. And it covers like crazy. Yes. Bo, welcome. He better come in the chat. Nothing inappropriate. Yeah, this concealer, if you have dry skin, is a godsend. I talk about it all the time. Like, it works so well, and it's so good for dry skin if you want, like, extreme coverage. Like, it just brightens up the skin. I bought it in 2 shades. I got the vanilla and I got golden beige as well. Because I got the vanilla for when I want to, like, highlight. And then I got the golden beige for when I just want to use, like, concealer as foundation. But it just blends so easily. Like, no effort at all. We talked about Botox and fillers, Jessica. Hi, Jana. Yeah, Ellie, you need to at least try out this concealer. It's so good. Who else is really wanting to try? I want the Norvina palette. I have to get the Norvina palette. It looks so beautiful. I want Botox. Bo, you know I gotta blend it. This is like a video of like my current summer favorites. I don't even know if I should end up making a July favorites video because you guys are all about to see it right now. Ooh, I forgot. This too, the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder, the loose one. Ugh, love it. Another sponge from Shop Miss A, this bake sponge. Bomb. I love it. I love having 2 separate sponges for my powder because then my other sponge doesn't get all messed up with powder. The Norvina palette, Mary? When does the Norvina palette even launch? Jenny, I love the Born This Way foundation. Funny story, Sarah in the room, I actually bought it. It was too dark of a shade for me, and I just never returned it, which sucked, or exchanged it. I'm stupid, and I should have, but I ended up giving it away. But that foundation is amazing, and Sarah can speak to that too, if she's still in this chat. What time does the Norvina palette come out, though? They don't tell you the time. I'm worried that I'm going to miss it. Like, I will literally go into the bathroom when I'm at work to order that palette. Milk Matte Bronzer. Ugh, another obsession. Stuff blends, like, amazingly. Love this bronzer. It's a little light on me right now, but I love it. Tomorrow. Yeah, try the Born This Way foundation. It's so good. It's like the perfect foundation if you have dry skin, but you don't want to end up looking oily. Like, I need to buy more of it. I need to buy it again for sure because it's that good. Why are you mad at Ulta? I bounce back and forth about my feelings about. I hear these things. Just give me like the down low, the 411. I just want to know. Oh, also, you guys, finally getting my hair cut next week. Finally. My hair is always up. I think I'm going to chop it and get like a lob. I know, Angie, but like, what time does it launch? I know. I'm like, at Norvina, when does it launch? Like, she's ever going to see me or respond, but it was worth a shot because you never know. You never know. So I like to set the rest of my face with a different powder. I am high maintenance. I love the ColourPop No Filter powder, but this expensive ass shit is just, I love it. I wish I didn't love it so much. It's the La Mer, the powder. I just love it for the rest of my face. Oh my God, Sarah, they tried to block your message because you said bitch in it. I have to cut my hair because I have to at least cut off like 6 inches because it's so damaged. I have to. It's so damaged. Plus it'll grow back out. I don't feel like, you know what, Terry, you're right. I think that they don't put their time because of like their website overload or some crap like that or something. I kind of want to cut it to here, but I know I'd probably regret it. This. Obsessed with this bronzer. That's kind of surprising to me, Danielle. But you know what, though? Everyone's skin is different and reacts differently to things. Like for me, that powder, usually things look super cakey on my skin. But that one just does not look cakey on me. Maybe if you try applying it with like a damp sponge, because that's what I do. I use a damp sponge when I put on my powders typically. And just a little bit. My neck is always so white. Oh, cute. Look at that creasing on my lids. It's awesome. I'm kind of over contouring my nose right now. I suck at nose contour. It's just one of those things. I just can't do it. Yeah, use a sponge instead. You'll probably like it better. Tarte sucks. I'm still mad at them, but I love this Clay Play palette, so we're using it. I don't know why I'm mad at them still. Should probably get over it. I don't know. There's something up with that company. I don't know what it is with Tarte. Something about them is just like off. Does anyone else agree with that? Okay, what did you say now? I got the color pop. I've been approached like 15 times when the hairstyle stopped doing someone's hair. I've heard sometimes that the people at Ulta can be rude as F. I love this palette for my brows. I've like hit pan on it, as you can see. I use this color to fill in my brows all the time. And I don't even know if they sell it as a separate shade. Probably not. But I want them to because it's like my perfect brow color. I'm obsessed. Yeah, I've heard that Ulta has rude employees. Like rude. I've heard of that before. I think I watched some video popped up on my YouTube one time, like suggesting a video about that. This girl was like accused of stealing from them or something, even though like her and her sister were just walking around. Have you guys seen that video? It's got like a crap ton of views. My sister just waxed my brows for me tonight. Hashtag blessed. I don't know what I would do without my sister and having an esthetician in the family. I'm so lazy to like make appointments for that shit, and she can just like take me at any time when she's like not busy or with clients. You guys have asked me about how I do my brows. This is the extent of it. It is nothing fancy. It doesn't even look that good. It's just like whatever. To make it not texture. I haven't tried any of the Farsalis. Hi, Steffi. Oh, hey, girl. How long have you been in here? I feel like this brow got kind of messed up, though, so I might yell at her. Or I might need to just... Oh, cute. See that? Mistakes happen. That's why I use powders, so I can wipe it away. Jazz, yes, welcome to the party. God, why the hell can I not talk? It's ridiculous. Literally lose my English. Thank you for the compliment on my brows. Free Botox, you don't get to yell at anyone. That's true, Sarah, you're right. Sarah, next time you visit, though, if you're here longer, she can totally give you, like, probably free facial, free microderm or something. We just need to have more time. Thank you guys for complimenting my brows. Where are you from? I feel like you said, but I can't remember. I'm from the good old Midwest, inland bullshit. I hate it because I hate on my hometown so often, and I don't mean to. I shouldn't be so negative because I could live in so much shittier of places, but it is what it is. But I'm from Minnesota, actually. Born and raised Minnesota. So I'm going to stick with this palette, and I'm just going to, like, deepen up the outer corners. I went to Michigan one time when I was on a Greyhound. And it was, actually, it was Detroit, and it was really dirty. No offense. Literally no offense. It was just dirty by the Greyhound station, but it's dirty by every Greyhound station, so it is what it is. You're excellent. That's why I like your channel so much. Danielle, you're in Minnesota too? Indiana. Wow, a lot of Midwest people here. Love it. Go Vikings. Oh, Uncle just says he's having over here. Anywhere camping. I don't camp. That's the other thing. You know what's so weird is that I live in the state of like camping, Boundary Waters, canoe area. I do not camp. Do you ever feel like eyeshadow goes on better than one eye than the other? I do. That's what I said, Ella. Every Greyhound is nasty, so I can't really say anything about it. Super nasty. Super, super nasty. Yep, my right eye is always better too than my other one. I'm obsessed with this. I'm late to the party, but I love this eyeshadow. It's the Infallible Amber Rush. I can't stop using it. Yep, one cheek. This cheek always blends out better than this one. I don't get it. 9 a.m. Central Time. Okay, so that's where I am. I'm Central Time. So that's when it's going to launch then. That's like right before I go to work too, so that is like perfect for me. The eyeshadow just looks shiny. I love it. Your left eye just goes on my left eye better. 10-year time. Mary, where are you? I'm sorry, I didn't see it in the chat if you said where you are. This is Amber Rush. This is one of the Infallibles from L'Oreal. It's Prime Day. I am so jealous. I wish I was in New York. I'm obsessed with New York City. You guys probably knew that, though. I'm learning through right now. So I'm punching in the face when I do it. You just got to blend. Blend, blend, blend. That is the key with eyeshadow, and be patient. You have to be super patient with eyeshadow. You can't, like, rush. A lot of people just want to, like, slap it on and they think that's it. No. And go back and blend even more if you have to. I haven't even tried to get on for Prime, so I wouldn't know. So I'm sorry if I just led you all into the lion's den, because I have no idea. It looks so bad on me. See, I even blend out even more. It's just a constant blend game. Constantly blending. I think brushes play a role too, though, in how it looks. Here's too much for me. I cannot wait to get home. Jessica, where are you from then? I can't remember. I know you've told me this, but I can't remember. I'm sorry. Thanks, Dee. This is from so all these are from Delium Tools. This is the Golden Triangle line. These are like the best brushes ever. Literally the best brushes for synthetic. They blend freaking amazing. I love them. I don't know why I'm putting makeup on at like, what is it, after 9 o'clock right now, but it is what it is, whatever. Why not? Go back into makeup and get all about the brush. Yes, it's all about the brushes. I can't find my mascara curler, or my eyelash curler. It's pissing me off. I don't know what I did with it. Looked everywhere, and I have no idea where it went. You guys are going to get to watch me put on liquid lipstick. That is going to be pure entertainment and highlight. I'm going to use Champagne Pop and Royal Glow from Becca, my favorite. And I love this tapered highlight brush that came in boxy. Time with my neighborhood, gotta go. You catch me. Okay, Sarah, you have fun with the ice cream, man. I know Bo had to run for it last time. Look how shitty highlight looks on this camera that I'm using. I swear it looks way more bomb than this. Gotta layer it up. I heard that BH Cosmetics has good brushes too. Jazz, you just ordered BH. What do you think about it? You know what though? I'm kind of over foundation right now. I know that that sounds crazy. I like to wear it. That's why I'm kind of into this ColourPop one, because honestly, it like it's such a nice foundation. It looks more natural to me. But I'm kind of focusing on my skincare, and I have a huge skincare video coming soon because I've been testing out some stuff, and it's really good stuff. Like, my skin has changed drastically. Drastically. I own way too much makeup. Not as much as most, like, other, like, people on YouTube, but I have a ton. Unfortunately, it is not affordable skincare. Here's the thing with that, you guys. I've learned a lot. So, like, through my work, I have I have tried out so much skincare. I don't know. I can honestly tell you guys, I'm not just saying this. The stuff that you can get that's affordable, it just doesn't work like the medical grade stuff. It does not. You're better off investing in like one item, like a vitamin C or a retinol or something like that will actually help your skin, than just getting a whole bunch of cheap stuff that just doesn't do anything. That's just my honest opinion. That's just how I feel about it. What mascara do I want to use? Roller Lash. So that's the thing. And I know that obviously not everyone can afford it, but I would say save your pennies and buy the good stuff or something close to it. Philosophy is one that I always recommend because it worked so well for me. But I've tried so much stuff from the drugstore, like Neutrogena, Alba Botanica, some of that stuff. And while it's not bad, I just don't get the same effect. Yeah, it adds up. It's true. I mean, I get it. Some people you can't afford it. Like, that's just how it is. And I get that. And I totally understand. But the next best thing of that is to find something that works with your skin tone and your skin type. When you use your skincare, your skin should actually get better, meaning like the texture gets better. You'll find evenness in tone. I have not tried the My Little Pony mask. I didn't even know there was one. That's interesting. I might have to do a video on that. I didn't even know that exists. Is that from Glam Glow, though? I try to use all CeraVe. The one thing that I look for in skincare is, does it have parabens? I try to stay away from that. Because it's funny, because there's so many things that are in skincare that actually age your skin, which is counterproductive. And it doesn't make any sense at all. I've heard good things about Kiehl's. I've never tried it, but I really want to. There's a difference between, like, when you go, like, for example, like Estee Lauder skincare or Lancome, that stuff is cosmeceutical, which means it only gets like the very top layer of your skin. It doesn't go past the dermis. I agree with Jen Love's reviews on Glam Glow. I don't get the hype around that stuff. I honestly have never even really been compelled to try it. That's just me, though. To me, it's gimmicky. Yeah. You got to watch out for the chemicals. The brand that I've been loving, that you guys can check it out, I think, is it Dermastore carries it, is Clinical, like is Clinical. That stuff is amazing. That's what I've been using on my skin, and I am obsessed with it. It's so good. All right, here we go. The cheapest one, yeah, both handbags. My goal is always good ingredients. To try for more affordable with good ingredients. Whatever you can do. But a lot of that stuff, like I said, you just have to. Did anyone else order, when Kathleen Lights dropped her collab with ColourPop, did anyone else order this Rivier shade? Did anyone else order this? Because I don't know if I'm the only one who had this, but when I stick my wand into this, it just comes out so gloopy. I haven't tried Halo Beauty. I want to, though. I think it looks cool. I think it looks like good stuff. All right, here goes nothing. This is going to be a show in itself. like super intense concentration. I don't know if this, no, because it looks like there's a stopper in it. It like just globs out so much product. I feel like if I had lip filler, look at this, that it would actually be easier to put on lipstick. This looks so bright on camera right now. It looks really funny. Because I have, where is it? I have this shade too. And this one does the same thing. Look at that. It's so gloppy. I love red oranges. It's like my favorite. But the problem is this is so thick. Oh, we could go. I've gotten comments on my skin, but I don't see a difference yet. Do you see a difference in your hydration, Misha? Putting on this without a lip liner, give me props. The application is shit. I almost nailed it, you guys. Almost nailed the lipstick application. Not quite, though. For a natural skincare line, came up with Prism. I've heard of that too. What's the other one? There's like a Voltaire. There's a different one too, like a sunscreen. Tati. Tati is beautiful. She is gorgeous. Love Tati. Oh, setting mist. Boom. Just stick with my Nature Valley hair, skin, and nails. I don't really get why there was such a big thing with Halo Beauty. Like, I just don't get it. Who cares? You try it or you don't. Move on. Like, I don't get why there was just so much hate with it. It was just so silly. I mean, should she have come up with another crap eyeshadow palette? I mean, how many eyeshadow palettes do we all need? She came out with something that would last, that people could, like, continually use. Hey, Veronica. I thought I'd do from Maybelline. Yes. It's like this hot red-orange color. I love this stuff. This one is a good one. And my other favorite is Flame of the Game. It's kind of like the same shade from Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. This is even cheaper than the ColourPop one. Right. I agree, Misha. That's what she's totally, totally passionate about that. So is there anything else that you guys want to talk about before I hop off here? Thank you. I like it too. This is like my go-to look right now. I love it. The bright, bold lip. It's kind of like Hollywood glam, but more like summer glowy look. Albanese gummy bears. I have tried those. Wedding planning, there's really not a whole lot going on with that right now because, I mean, we figured out it's just time now. I'm so well prepared for my wedding that I have everything figured out that there's like nothing else for me to do right now. Like, I just have to wait for the time to pass. It's less than a year away now, which is crazy to think about. Finally. So this is actually not Fix Plus in here. I just love this spray. I ran out of Fix Plus and I actually put my setting spray in here. This is actually from Is Clinical. It's their Copper Firming Mist. It is so good. It is the best. Every single time I put this on, I get compliments from clients and patients at work telling me how glowy my skin is. I haven't booked the venue yet, Sarah, because I have to wait till it's closer to the time. So actually, probably in October, I'll end up doing that. I love Hangover RX. That's one of my favorites too. I want to cut my hair because it's just unmanageable and all I ever do is put it on top of my head. So I have some of the Mario Badescu. Is that how you say the name? Some of the setting spray. I have one. It's the, what is it? The green tea aloe one spray. I keep it in the fridge. It's good to refresh with. It's actually a twist. I actually twist it and then put a bobby pin in. My hair was wet this morning when I did this. And look at all my grays. So many grays. I am feeling better. I'm definitely feeling a little bit better. I was just in like a creative slump. And it happens, I guess. So I'm on live right now. Oh, Bean, my cat. Do you guys want to see my cat? Bring him over here.
He's purring.
He's yelling because he's pissed. Bean! Oh. So this little guy had to have a little bit of a procedure done. Sarah, I didn't even get to tell you about that. This is Beans. He's such a big, sweet boy. I love him.
He's purring so hard.
Oh, Bean. He's a ragdoll, so he's super... Look at him. He's just a big baby.
A lap cat.
He's a lap cat. He had a blockage, a urinary blockage. We had to bring him in. I can't believe he's tolerating this right now. He usually doesn't love being held, but he's letting me do it. He's huge, you guys. He's a big cat. Aw. You say hi, Bean? He's my guy. I don't know if you guys can see his little paw. They had to shave him to put the little IV in him. You say hi? Look at him. He just hangs. That's what ragdoll kitties do. They just hang. He's purring so much right now. Ooh, and he sheds like crazy. So much hair flying on. It's like stuck to my lipstick now. That is not cute. He has no clue he's famous. Yes, for all 20 people watching right now. Oh, boy. Maine Coons are so cute. I love those cats. I'm home from the hospital. I bet he has. Oh, I never used to be a cat person, but when I was laid off and I was kind of chilling at home for a while, me and this guy, we hung out a lot. Mm-hmm. We hung out a lot, so we got really close. All right, you guys, so I think I'm going to hop off here because it is getting late, and I still have to run to Target because guess what? I ran out of my makeup remover pads, so I cannot fall asleep. I'm not going to get a pit bull. If I get a dog, I want a wiener dog. All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in. It was fun as always. I need to find a way to actually let you guys know that I'm going live so that more of you actually have a chance to see it. But yeah. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, why is my computer wanting to install all the time? And I lost you guys. I don't know if I'm still on. My computer just went totally crazy. Oh, there it is. All right. Stupid ass computer. Okay, you guys, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Adios. How do I end this? I don't even know how to end it. All right, bye.